Hello Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. This is a Capricorn bonus reading. I do bonus readings for whatever sign / signs get the most views and the most likes. So this month it's Capricorn, and I am so grateful for all of you for joining me here. And I'm really excited to do this reading, so I'm going to get right into it. First cards I'm going to pull, card or cards, going to be the general overall energy for this reading. Ooh, your energy coming out strong, Capricorn. I love this. I love the devil energy. This is an energy of indulging in your pleasure and really like allowing yourself to really just like lean into those pleasures, really indulge. So there's like a high energy here of just like not being ashamed of what your pleasures are, but allowing yourself to, you know, give yourself these birthrights, this birthright that is experiencing pleasures on this earth. It's also about finding balance within yourself and recognizing that balance is never in equilibrium. Balance is always ebbing and flowing. It's the shifting of energies, and it's the effort to find your own balance, which isn't going to look like anybody else's. It's particular to you, Capricorn. The devil energy, I mean, with this being Capricorn's energy, this is like Saturn energy. And Saturn is a huge planet with a lot of responsibilities, but it also recognizes that within life there's always going to be limitations. That's just what it is to be alive. It's like coming to terms with our own physical limitations on Earth, and really like allowing yourself to find the joys that is present in life too. It's about recognizing the shadow and the light within us, that like just like that balancing of energies within us. Yeah, the devil energy is amazing. I am so excited to see that come out as the first energy and the overall energy for this Capricorn reading. It's so cool. All right, let's get a little bit deeper into it. Whoa, all right, beautiful. I feel like there's a card that is in here hidden. Oh yeah, there it is. Beautiful. So the first cards that came out were the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy of maturing and finding stability within yourself, finding stability even like outside of financial stability. This is so much more than that. The Pentacles are like a sacred object. It's like a sacred artifact, and the King of Pentacles recognizes that and kind of has this very like mature and like calm energy around it, of knowing that these fruits of their abundance, this like overflowing of abundance, has come because of the efforts that they've put towards what it is that they're going after in life. So they don't feel this like desperate need to cling to these items that they have, because they recognize that they were the ones that got it for themselves, and they'd be able to do it again if they had to. Of course, they don't have to, like, that's not what this is saying, but it's just like this, recognizing that you are the one that have put this effort towards your abundance, and you should be able to bask in that abundance, and give yourself this like time of allowing this abundance to grow further under your watchful eyes, but also allowing it to flourish without you necessarily having to constantly be thinking about it or doing things that can allow this abundance to continue to grow. It's like allowing yourself the time to also rest and allowing this abundance to have time to manifest, kind of like work underneath it all, allowing spirit or whatever it is that like allows life to flourish in your world, allowing that to help you along this path of your own abundance. The sevens in the tarot are also in an invitation, I will say, an invitation to maybe take a break. A lot of these cards are like asking for you to recognize how far you've already come, how much you've been working, and allowing yourself like periods of either pleasure, indulging in little things that you like to do for yourself and not being ashamed of them, or literally just like asking for rest. Yeah. And then somebody honked out, and I always feel like when a big noise comes after like spirit has like reiterated some of these messages, it's like an emphasis on some of those messages. So this might just be about rest. This might literally be a calling to recognize how far you've come and give yourself times of rest as well. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, a lot of Pentacles coming out, a lot of like, a lot of stability, a lot of like, connecting to something deeper than yourself, than just yourself, I should say, or maybe something deeper within yourself. But with the 9 of Pentacles, there is this beautiful Virgo energy here of independence, of recognizing that you can take care of yourself, that you are taking care of yourself, that in the midst of you taking care of yourself, you can reap the rewards that you've sown from these seeds that you've been planting. You can actually eat some of the fruit that you've grown for yourself, and enjoy it. There's this level of really like enjoying now the effects of your labor, if I can say that. Yeah, just love that beautiful energy of like the 7 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles, and just how much grows in this period of like what appears to just be waiting for you. It's actually like allowing for these blessings to duplicate, to grow even further, allowing time and divine timing really to work its magic, especially as we come out of the Mercury retrograde shadow period, and now we're moving forward with all the planets in forward momentum. There might be a lot coming up of just like forward momentum after what seemed like a period of stagnation or a period of rest, but also recognizing that even in these periods of forward momentum, we still do need rest, and rest is still an essential part of our growth, is an essential part of our manifestations of our kingdom that we're growing around us. The Hermit. Another 9 card, beautiful. The Hermit talks about the present moment of really living solidly in this present moment, and not thinking too far ahead or worrying about the past, but being able to allow your own light to lead your way, and allowing your light to shine the one step in front of you and the steps ahead of you, just only so, only enough to see the steps right in front of you, so that you aren't like getting overwhelmed or like feeling like you need to be anywhere other than where you are exactly right now, because you have matured and you are like learning how to find this patience to allow the manifestations to grow, and for you to actually like live these manifestations that you've been so patiently and so diligently growing for yourself. The Hermit's all about that. The Hermit is like it's another card of Virgo. So this is another earth sign energy coming out strong. You've got your sign twice with the Capricorn, Devil, and the King of Pentacles. That's like your power card. Now there's so much earth energy coming out. And the Hermit is really the leader. The Hermit is like going after what it is that his heart's calling from him, and not allowing, you know, anybody else's sayings to get in the way, because they know that they've got what they need within them, and they've got what they need in their hands. You know, they've got their staff, and they've got their star leading the way, their own eternal light. We got on the bottom of the deck, I keep seeing it, the Tower. So this could be like a period of transformation within your own perspective, but it also might just be within your stability, finding a way to gain even more stability than you had before, and allowing, I will pull the Tower out because it wants to come out, allowing the Tower to bring this new abundance to you. You know, the Tower is not something to be afraid of. It's not something to fear. It's the tarot's medicine. It's the heart's medicine. It's what allows us to go after what our dreams are, and what, you know, allows changes to occur in our life so that we can have this abundance that we're so deserving of and so desiring. The Queen of Pentacles. What I was just saying up here about living the manifestations, that's exactly what the Queen of Pentacles does. She is like the self-care queen. She is the queen of living the abundance that she has gained for herself. She is this, you know, the magician, as she has like the same magician like border, yet she has been able to manifest, and now she's living those manifestations. The magician's workings are now like her reality. And there's also so much life in this card. You can see almost all of these cards have so much life in them. There's roses here bordering, then we got a little bunny, some more like fruits surrounding. All of these grapes, both the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, are just like draped in grapes, just like surrounded by these fruits of their labor. And this is what, you know, living your manifestations is also what can come after the Tower is able to come through, and offer that change, offering you the reality that, you know, you have earned this stability. You have earned this deepening of your own understanding of who you are, of your own spirituality. You've worked so hard to get it, and now you're actually recognizing that you can live these things that you've manifested. You can enjoy the benefits that is like, either whether it's like deepening your spiritual understanding and your connection to the divine, or to your spirit guides, or to your ancestors. It's also like, it also could just be like you recognizing now what you're deserving of, and actually calling what you're deserving of into this life. It's like a change in your worth. You're now finally seeing what you've always been deserving of. And I say finally, not because you're behind the game or anything, but just that, you know, there's so many people in your world, whether it's like on the side of the veil or the other side of the veil, that knows how much love you really do deserve, and all the abundance that you deserve. And they've wanted you to see that for so long, and now you're finally seeing it for yourself, and they're so proud of you. Especially with the King of Pentacles coming out with the Devil, like you are finally stepping into your power and recognizing what you deserve, and it's so incredibly powerful and beautiful. Let's see the King of Pentacles, please clarify. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, beautiful. These cards fell out on the ground. The Strength card with the Ten of Cups. This is you finding that balance within yourself and like gaining an understanding of both your shadow side and your light side, and having the strength, the courage to allow yourself to be that fully human that you are, and allow yourself to experience the beautiful abundance that can come from this, and also the just the emotions of all kinds, you know, realizing that all of your emotions like have a reason, whether or not they're expressing themselves in a way that you think is like satisfactory, is it, you know, is your own understanding of it. But there is this level of recognizing what it is to have emotional intelligence, and what it is to allow yourself to you know, to be strong. And this isn't like, this is so much deeper than what we typically understand as strong, as like in the society, especially like at least in the Western society where I was raised. This is the idea of like strength as, you know, covering up your emotions, strength as like pushing forward even when you don't feel good or whatever it is. But this kind of strength, this strength that you've gained through this King of Pentacles, this is so much more than that. This is the strength of actually feeling your emotions, the strength of vulnerability, the strength of recognizing what it is to be alive and the complexity of being a human, and allowing yourself to go there, allowing yourself to be complex and be like multifaceted and nuanced, and not shame yourself for it, and recognizing that's where your internal strength is coming from, is this like allowing yourself to see yourself and allowing yourself to be, you know, fully present. And allowing yourself to step even further into your king-like energy. I will say that there is this strong energy of like stepping forward into this, you know, higher perspective of who you are and what you're worthy of, and like what you came here to do, and actually going forth with that, you know. That's truly inspiring, you know, to know your dreams and actually go after those dreams. The Knight of Blades. This is like, yeah, it takes bravery. It does take bravery. It takes bravery, especially like this whole period of like kind of like waiting, or like allowing divine timing, or allowing, you know, the universe to help you. It seems like it might be outside of your comfort zone a little bit to like allow the universe to help you, but there is so much here of so much support on the other side of the veil for you to go after these things. And that's why, you know, we ask for divine timing, or why you might have heard that term before. What even is divine timing? Divine timing is allowing the universe to work in your favors just as you are working for them. It's not about like sitting back and allowing, you know, things to happen around you and not doing anything. It's about, you know, allowing yourself to rest when you feel called to, allowing yourself to work when you feel called to, and allowing, you know, the universe to have a kind of hand in this creation that you have for yourself. Oh. All right, we'll take these two. Yes. Yeah, exactly. This is like our honorable ancestors, our spirit guides, our higher self, like source itself, and the Emperor. This is like exactly what I was just saying. This is allowing for our warriors on the other side to help us, and allowing for our own willpower to bring about these changes in our life. This is that finding balance again. This is also, especially with this clarifying the Nine of Pentacles, this is like where your independence is stemming from, this Emperor energy. Emperor is a beautiful, like calm king energy, but like especially surrounding that like martial Mars energy, of going after what it is you feel called to, and that drive to succeed. This is finding that balance of like, okay, I've got that drive to succeed, I'm going after what I'm called to, and I'm also allowing spirit to work for me. You know, I'm calling forth my warriors on the other side to also bring about what I know I'm deserving of, and what I know I've been working for, and I know that like I'm ready to receive now, because the Emperor is that. Right? The Emperor is receiving. The Emperor is in the world, creating. The Emperor is like leading his people, their people, if we don't want to be gendered about these cards, which we don't. Yeah, beautiful. So the 7, again, another 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Blades. And the 3 of Blades is a card of great bravery. It's a card of having difficult conversations. It's a card of knowing that these difficult conversations that we have are leading us to having greater freedom in our life, and having greater choices, and actually like being able to live this lifestyle that we know we deserve and what we want. It's about, you know, being able to set boundaries with your loved ones, and about like being able to have the hard conversations. I think I already said that, but that's coming out really strongly. And with the 7 of Cups, again, there is this feeling of like our ancestors on the other side, wanting to give us options in our life so that, you know, we can step forward on the path that we dream of. And of course, the path isn't all like sunshines and butterflies. The path to our highest dreams is one of, you know, many challenges and ups and downs, and like tests from the universe. But also, as you go along these tests, as you have these difficult conversations and face these challenges with such bravery, even more opportunities are opening to you, even more doors are presented to you, and choices for you to be able to make that follow and align with what it is that you're after in this life. Two of Wands to clarify the Tower. Yeah, the 2 of Wands is being, you know, aware of and cautious of where it is that you're planting seeds. Where is it that you are, you know, planting these offerings that the universe has given to you? Do you feel like you're able to find fertile ground for these seeds to be planted in? Are you giving yourself the time to find those places? Are you holding on to these seeds, I guess, long enough to hear the callings of the universe around you to plant them? I think there's a strong calling of like taking your time and being aware of what it is that the universe is offering to you, not rushing. There is so much patience all throughout these cards. I'm not rushing into anything, not changing everything in your life really rapidly, but giving yourself the time to reflect, to, you know, contemplate, to pray if that's what you do, or to just open yourself to the signs of the world around you and be able to listen. Not all the messages come through immediately. Some of them need you to sit and be present in that energy, and be present with that question that you asked. Or if it's like, you know, just trying to get in tune with maybe your ancestors, there is like this level of wait. Just wait a little bit more. Maybe like take a couple of deep breaths. Really like allow yourself to open, and for them to open to you, if that's what it is, you connecting with your ancestors, or just to allow some of the dust to settle after change has occurred, so that you know what it is that you truly want, and you're not just like feeling the, you know, effects of what just happened, or like feeling the energies of the persons around you. I think there's this deep calling of like breath being a way of you finding your center again. And it doesn't have to be like meditation. It can be like a few deep breaths just to recenter you, just to call you back to your own internal guidance system. And allowing you a way of like understanding what it is that what lessons it is that you're attempting to learn, or that the universe is wanting to show you. Just like even just finding a way of like coming back to center and recalming your energy field through just like a few deep breaths. It's amazing what that can really do. And the Queen of Pentacles, we're going to clarify her. Yep. All right, 3 cards came out on the ground, so we'll take them all. Yeah. So that's cool. That's beautiful. We got the Hierophant, the 4 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, or the 4 of Blades / 4 of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. So the Hierophant comes through to bless our readings always. The Hierophant is like the leader. The Hierophant is the influencer. It's also the, support of the universe. And the support is calling for rest. There is, again, another, card that's wanting us to find rest in our days, to find ways of supporting ourselves through this rest. Recognizing that whenever we experience anything that requires healing, rest is always going to be the thing that kind of like allows us to, step forth from a healthy place. It allows the body just that amount of time. It's amazing what can happen in rest. So much more can happen within our body during a rest time than we can even fathom. Our body is literally healing itself, and when we're going into these deep rest places, there's more resources, more time, more peace for our body to heal in a really like deep and profound way. Especially with the Hierophant coming out, this is like a deep calling. This isn't exactly the time yet of a new beginning, but we're preparing ourselves for a new beginning by allowing ourselves, these different resources and these different tools for learning how to rest better, how to like allow divine timing to come into fruition, recognizing what it is we have and finding gratitude for it, and also, connecting deeper with our spirit guides on the other side, our honorable ancestors, our angels, our source energy. For when this like Ace of Cups, this new beginning starts, occurs, comes into fruition, you now have all these tools. You have like your ability to like connect back with your center through your breath. You've got this like lantern guiding your way. You've got all the lessons and all the bravery that's come from having like difficult conversations and recognizing that you are co-creator in this lifetime. You and the universe are creating together. So what is it that you really want? And how are you going to ask for that? And then are you going to be able to, find that patience again for yourself to, reap the rewards, to really live the manifestations? Because it won't come immediately, of course. Like all things on this earth, it takes like, first it takes planting the seed, and then it takes, watering and making sure that that seed is growing okay in those environments. It takes, even before you plant the seeds, you have to recognize, like, what is a good fertile environment for me to grow these seeds in? Like, what does the seed require for me to actually see the life that can come from this seed? What kind of, like, soil does it need? What kind of sunlight does it need? How much water are we talking? And then when you find that perfect spot, you can plant it, and then you kind of take care of it, nurture that early beginning allow some time to pass, because you can't just like immediately like dump all the water on it, all the fertilizer, and like, well, I mean like anyways, fertilizer can mean anything. It could be like a natural based fertilizer, or just plant food of any kind, you know, and then like you see the results. No, it's like you put enough water in it for that plant to exist. Then you give it some time for the sunlight to help, for the nutrients of the soil. And then you come back, you do some more, like you kind of have that rhythm now of like, this is how much this seed is going to need to be watered. This is how much sunlight it's going to need, you know. And now you come back, you know, every day, every couple of days, whatever it needs for the seed to grow. And you just continue to offer it. And before you know it, life is going to be coming out of the ground, right? Exactly where you planted those seeds. I hope that's not too like metaphorical, but yeah, that was kind of like the imagery that I kept getting from all of these cards. This is profound healing, profound change. This is really incredible, Capricorn. I'm like in love with this reading. I'm really glad that I was able to offer this bonus reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you received some snippets of information from here. And, you know, always feel free, like you can come back to any of these readings at all and re-listen to them if you feel called to. And to all the people who are still watching now, I love y'all. And I'm wishing you all the best and sending you so much love, so much protection, so much support in this new change. I know you have so much support on the other side of the veil coming through for you. And I know that you have gained so much maturity, so much wisdom from these changes in your life. And I'm just so proud of you, Capricorn. That is so amazing. And I love y'all so much. I'm sending you all a lot of love. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye.